You're live.
All right, thanks. So again, I'm Warren Vaneman. Thanks for being here. Thanks again to Kevin for the presentation. I am the chair of the Lifecycle Modeling Language Steering Committee. Have been the chair since 2012. I guess nobody wants the job, or they're not willing to kick me out yet. So I don't know. But we'll talk to you today. We're going to introduce Lifecycle Modeling Language version 2.0. So this is me. And oh, by the way, we didn't coordinate this with Kevin and Jerry, but that is me in 1986 as a third mate in the Merchant Marine. So just saying, somewhere along the way, well, I guess some of us succumb to that, right? So anyway, the Lifecycle Modeling Language Steering Committee is myself, and Steve is the secretary. Steve's been with us the entire time. I think you've been with us the entire time too, right, Jerry? I think he's, and then we have people coming in and joining. Bill's back there, so hi, Bill. So we meet. We're composed of systems engineering professionals from industry, from academia, and from government. So the lifecycle modeling language was really designed as a way to bring all the different system disciplines together throughout the life cycle. If you look at other languages, right, they focus on one portion of the systems engineering life cycle, and that's the upfront left-hand side of the systems engineering V that Kevin was in Kevin's presentation. They do that to differing degrees of success, but we said, wait a minute, so we're doing model-based systems engineering, not model-based systems architecting. So we wanted something that goes across the entire systems engineering spectrum. So we've been working on this since 2012, and we released our first version of the lifecycle modeling language in 2013, and we've had incremental changes along the way. Right. So, and what the strategy is that when we have a change that we want to make, what we do instead of coming out and issuing a totally new version of it or waiting until the next version, what we like to do is we like to put things in appendices. And when we put things in appendices, we put them in. That's when we release a new version like 1.1, 1.2, right? And what we're hoping for as we're doing this is we're able to get the lessons learned from the users, right? The users who are working through this, and then we look at the feedback that we get, and we say, okay, what can we do better here, right? So that's the strategy. Now we went all the way to 1.4, that was in 2022. And then we said, okay, we have to really move forward. We have to incorporate all these previous appendices into the main body, right? So today we're going to introduce LML 2.0, and this is really the first digital standard for systems engineering and program management. And so today is the release of version 2.0 that we have. So version 2.0 is going to come in a couple different. You can access it a couple different ways. If you want a PDF, you can have it in PDF. If you want to look at it in a tool such as InterSlate, you can do that. It's there. So and I believe, Steve, you're going to share that. So Steve has a presentation there. So what we did, we added some classes and relationships. We had a new diagram type. We did a mapping of the unified architecture framework to LML diagrams. We already had the mapping from DODEF, as Kevin mentioned, to LML diagrams. That was back in version 1. But we have the mapping in the unified architecture framework. Also, I guess you may wonder about the timing of this, in relationship to this other language that they say they're going to have a release of their version 2.0. We do have a mapping to the other language. However, we can't put it in our document yet because it hasn't been released. So we're not in competition with that other language. We're an alternative to that other language. So to be brief, so we're a little bit over time. But Steve has a presentation later this morning. Actually, it's this afternoon, right? 2:30 this afternoon. Sorry about that. So should be a good presentation. I believe he's planned to do it in the tool and not use slides. Is that right, Steve? Right. So please, if you're interested in this, please attend. If you're interested in the language, the ant languages, open source. So John, when you want to have John Gibbs own your own model-based system engineering tool, if you want to take this language, it's free, it's open source, you could take it, no charge, it's yours, right? You could develop your tool with that. So what our plan is with this is we're releasing version 2. We want feedback. We want feedback from the members of the Lifecycle Modeling Language Organization, which is everybody who is in attendance here or online, right? And we want feedback from the systems engineering community. And then we're hoping to get that feedback somewhere by the end of May. And then we'll take that feedback and we'll see what we have. We have some other cleanup that needs to be done in the document. We'll do that and we'll see where it goes, and we'll see how we're going to incorporate any suggestions. And by that point, we're probably going to have something else to go into an appendix. And my guess is probably sometime in June or July, maybe we'll release version 2.1. So it's quick and dirty. So any questions? I think Steve's going to give me the hook.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So we're at break now, and by the way, there's a mistake in the app for the break. The break will be a full half hour, or a little bit less now. We start at 11 o'clock. And those online, there is a new link, so we will try to keep the links up as quick as we can. So sorry about some of the delays this morning. So anyway, thank you so much, and thank you again, Kevin. Great talk, and
Thanks for having me.
I let you get going longer because of that. I hope people get a chance to ask him questions, and his email is available. Is that okay for people to email you questions and things like that? So sorry we didn't have time for Q&A. Okay, thanks. Let's take a break. It's in the Disney Dining Room.